morning again, good morning world. The sun shines through my curtains and across my face. I keep my eyes shut and turn over in my bed trying to force myself back asleep. But the more I try to return to sleep, the more awake I become. What time is it? My clock flashes 6:30. I still have another half an hour before my alarm goes off. Oh, I really hate that. Sometimes you just set, when it's like an important day and you set your alarm, you actually have trouble sleeping even though you know like, oh, I really need this 6 or 7 hours that I'm going because tomorrow's going to be a big day, okay? I need a lot of energy. But then you're kind of like, it's too much on your mind that tomorrow's going to be a big day, so you have trouble falling asleep. And then you're too paranoid that the alarm, once you've actually fallen asleep, you're too paranoid that your alarm might not go off on time or that you become late or something, that you actually wake up before your alarm, and then like you keep waking up every 30 minutes or something. Oh shit, it's 4:30 now, I'm back to sleep. I still have 2 hours or 3.5 hours, and you're like, go back to sleep, and then 1 hour later you wake up again. What time is it now? And then it just keeps going that way until the alarm goes off. That is not a good night's sleep when you need it the most. I should get back to sleep. I curl deeper into my blankets, but soon get bored. The only time I ever naturally woke up this early is when I have a jet lag. I'm not sure if this is a blessing or a curse. Definitely a curse. I guess I may as well get ready. I quickly change into my uniform and head downstairs. To an empty kitchen. Nikki, where's the food? Where's breakfast? It's weird being the first one up. Usually Nikki is doing her thing in the kitchen. I'll catch up on some reading while I wait for her here. She should be up soon anyway. I pull up the news app from my phone. The front page doesn't have anything too interesting. I spot an article on Eludian Enterprises. Eludian Enterprises has officially announced their intentions to sponsor an up-and-coming team in the coming War Games. The rapidly expanding R&D company is gaining a lot of attention in the field of Cenorobotics, and they're putting pressure on established innovators such as Vector Industries and Paragon Weaponry. Much of their success can be attributed to the CEO, Donnie Rose, who was a top graduate in the pilot program at Ace Academy, and a visionary when it comes to modern and functional designs for gear. I don't think I've heard of these guys before. Must be a local company who hasn't quite expanded to the States yet. Sounds like they're making a name for themselves though. The time on my phone reads 6:59. I listen for any signs of life upstairs, but the house is still. This is the perfect time for revenge. We can get Nikki back for waking us up. I better grab something to eat before I need to go. It doesn't seem like Nikki is coming down anytime soon. My phone flashes to the next article, a headline on Dashu. That should be good. I push the button shaped like a film projector on the bottom of the page, and the text projects on the nearest surface. Then I place my phone in a dock on the table, so the text shines on the kitchen table. Holy fuck. I grab a couple of slices of bread and stick them in a toaster. As I wait for my toast to finish, I sit at the table and read the article. Kanaku Dishtaru? Is that an A? That's a fucking A. Kanaku Dishtaru, CEO of Dashu, made an unscheduled appearance at the memorial service yesterday for Yudai Misaki. A year ago, the community was shocked by the unexpected death of Ace Academy's most promising pilot. The family was honored that the mighty mogul took the time to show his respect to their son, and concurrently postponed the unveiling of Dashu's new line of energy drinks, Blue Bull. The introduction has been rescheduled to take place next week.
What are you reading?
Oh, nothing. How can your feet make no sound? Nothing. How do you have silent feet, okay? Jeez, Nikki, you startled me. Make some noise when you walk. Indeed, what if we were doing something indecent in the kitchen? She laughs.
But that would totally ruin my chance of surprising you.
Damn you, little sister. No more of that, please. I'm going to have to tie some bells around your neck so I can hear you coming, like people do for cats or cows.
Are you comparing me to a cat?
And a cow? That's a thing, isn't it? Yeah, Nico-chan? Cat girl? You know, like Nico girls?
Oh my god. Stop it, you perv.
Oh my god! Dude, did we really just say that to our own sister? Nah, okay. I actually feel like Nikki is the pervert here, okay? Just because a girl is a Neko girl doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be doing, naughty things with her. They can just be a cat girl without, doing sexy things with them, right? They can just be a regular cat girl. What is wrong with a regular Neko girl? Nothing at all, Nikki. You are the dirty-minded one that immediately thought that we were thinking of doing something dirty with a cat girl, which we then compared to you, so that makes it even creepier that we then thought of the cat girl that is actually you, meaning that was kind of incestual thoughts, so we probably should move on to the next topic right now. What?
Yeah, I don't need to know about your weird little fantasies.
That's not...
So you don't think a girl would look super cute with cat ears?
Well, I do. No, Hugh says while lying through his teeth. But now that I'm imagining it, I definitely wouldn't say no.
Wipe that drool off your face.
I'm just hungry for my toast, okay? I instinctively wipe at my chin, but nothing's there. Nikki just laughs and heads past me. Nikki glances at my toast, which had popped up while we were talking.
Your toast is burned.
Uh-oh. That's how I like them. Black and crispy, like my chicken. What? I leap out of my chair and stand beside her. It's not burned. She flips it over to reveal a dark side of charcoal. Oh.
You're so hopeless. How did you survive in college without me?
Top ramen, that's all I ate. Just ramen. I ate in a cafeteria.
That explains it.
Yep, cafeteria food is the worst, but the best for a college student. She throws away the toast and pulls out 2 yogurts from the fridge.
Well, since you botched breakfast, we'll have to make do with a quick snack if you don't want to be late.
And you'll be making it, Nikki? I accept the yogurt she hands me, and we both finish them in record time. Then we grab our things and head out the door.
Are you able to give me a ride today? The bus yesterday was so crowded.
Of course, you want to be on the bike of Oni-chan, huh? Sorry, Nikki. I'm not taking my bike today. I don't have a parking pass yet.
Oh. How long will it take before you get one?
Oh, she sounded fairly disappointed. Maybe she was like, alright, she doesn't want to brag about her brother on a motorcycle on the first day, but it's the perfect thing to bust out on a second day. I'm not sure, but hopefully soon.
Well, for the sake of your sanity, I hope it's not too long.
Indeed, I don't like buses. Thanks, I think? Nikki laughs.
I'll see you later, okay?
Alright, little sissy. Yeah, see ya. She's actually... I've actually grown quite fond of her, even more so than my real sister, who's definitely not watching this, which is the only reason why I'm saying this. She waves and heads for her bus stop, while I head for mine. At least it's a nice day to be waiting for the bus. The stop is a bit crowded. I lean up against the shelter as I wait. The bus squeals to a halt in front of me, with only a few minutes after my arrival. I follow the passengers on, scan my ID, and search the rows for a free seat. I settle into the first seat I find, and grumble as a large man sits down beside me, crushing me against the window. Oh god, that's even worse than nobody sitting next to you. Or I'd rather have a hot girl walking past me, making it seem like, oh, is she gonna sit next to us and then break our heart while she walks past us, than have a large man sitting next to us. I can already imagine how enjoyable this ride will be. Luckily, it isn't a long ride, and I'm at school before I can complain too much. I pull up the schedule on my phone and check my first class, Gear Arsenal 201. The building isn't too far away either. I soon reach the building. The classroom is about half the size of the lecture hall for my piloting 101 class. For some reason, this is a comfort to me, probably because it reminds me of the class sizes at CINY. I take a seat near the back of the room, just as the professor enters.
Good morning, class. Welcome to Gear Arsenal 201. I'm sure you're all tired of hearing the same welcome spiel, so I won't even bother with it. Instead, we're going to drive straight into the material. Question: Who can name one of the leading companies in gear weapon manufacturing?
The one that we saw in the newspaper whose name I've already forgotten. Was it? Potato Shooter Incorporated? Paragon Weaponry, Dashu, I remember that name. Ludian Enterprises. As much as I like the name Potato Shooter Incorporated, I gotta give the correct answer, Dashu. Dashu!
That would be incorrect.
What?
Dashu has only recently begun investing in the Cenorobotics field. However, their core business is still energy drinks. A correct answer would be Paragon Weaponry.
Fuck! I just recognized the only name that I recognized from there was Dashu. I completely forgot. I mean, yeah, I remember that they said something with energy drinks. Alright, I think I mixed up the stories. The one about Dashu was where the CEO, like, went to visit one of the pilots who died, their funeral, and then delayed the new reveal of their new energy drink. Alright. But I don't remember hearing about Paragon Weaponry.
Their recent area of study has shown that
He goes into the details of Paragon Weaponry's R&D and the future of being weaponry for the remainder of the class. Well, I made a fool of myself, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't raise your
that's
hand
all
in
the
class.
time we have for today. You'll find this week's readings and assignments on your web link. Have a good day.
It's better to be quiet and never right and also never wrong than to be raise your hand and to be wrong and embarrass yourself in front of the entire class. That's my motto, at least. Students scrambled to collect their things before hurrying out of the room. I think I'll go back to the hangar. This class has inspired me to have a proper look at my gear. You mean to avoid having people laugh at us? I take the path through the pilot's lounge and follow the tunnels until I reach my gear. Oh, look at that beauty! Look at it! Pulling down the ladder beside my docking station, I climb up to the top, which is about level with the chest section of my robot. I unlock the chest cavity. With a mechanical roar, it splits open into separating panels, revealing a lowered seat. I easily hop into the seat and breathe in the comforting scent of metal and plastic. It faintly reminds me of new car smell. Oh, I love the new car smell. Joysticks? Once I'm settled, I trigger the closing sequence. As the chest panels return, my seat scoops me further into my gear until I'm settled in the darkness of the cockpit. The cockpit! Ooh, initializing. I initiate the boot up sequence. The cockpit glows a faint red, then flickers into life, and I can't help but smile at the familiarity of it all. The bright glow of the panels illuminate the interior until there isn't a trace of a shadow left. Statistics blink around me in a series of rapid numbers and diagrams. Beep boop beep 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 boop.
Gear
Dang.
initialization sequencing complete.
Oh yeah, Eagle, that's my gear. The familiar voice of my gear feels like a warm welcome from an old friend. Eagle, please run a comprehensive check.
System in progress.
And people made fun of me in Sakura, was it Space, that robots don't sound like AI, you know how I made the AI voice? I mean, definitely Eagle's voice is way better than mine, but that is how robots sound, okay? Nothing to do now but wait. The lights along my display pulse with changing colors as the check progresses. It flows through warm colors, red, orange, yellow, before illuminating the cockpit with a bright green.
All system functions normal. Unknown docking station detected.
Register the current dock as home station.
Completed.
Boom.
Recommendation. Please update system calibration configuration.
This is recommended all the time. Whenever we change locations, Eagle will request a recalibration of the system. Even the slightest difference in air pressure can trigger an inaccuracy. At least the process is easy. All I have to do is make sure I correctly follow sequential numbers order so Eagle can achieve the necessary internal calculations. Alright, start up the process.
Calibration sequence initiating.
I give it a few minutes as Eagle automatically adjusts itself.
Calibration successful.
Yeah. Perfect. Everything seems to be in order. Alright. Eagle's all set up, nice. After one last look, I shut down my gear and unlock the chest cavity again. Once I hop out, the panels slide back into place until I hear the faint click of them locking. As I turn toward the elevator, I spot Sho waving at me. I nimbly make my way down and stand beside him.
Mr. Broseph!
No, Sho! You almost did it, man. Almost. You did well towards the end. Last time. Today is a new day for him to fuck it up again. Please don't call me Broseph. Hey, how's it going?
Good. Is this your go-to hangout place? This is the second time I've run into you here.
Is it yours as well? Heh, I guess it's starting to be. What are you doing here?
I just thought I'd pay a visit to my gear. It helps when I keep her company for a bit.
Her?
Keeps her spirits up.
Ooh, you have a lady gear. That's why I only go for male gear. Her? You mean a girl? Inanimate objects don't have genders. I don't know. They might get triggered if you say that. Is there a girl you're keeping captive in your gear? Sho laughs.
If only. Unfortunately, no girl ever goes near my gear.
Both his robot and the gear in his pants? Okay. He sighs wistfully, while I try very hard to keep a straight face. I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Poor Sho.
So, what were you doing here?
Just, recalibrating and all that stuff. You know what it's like. Just checking to make sure everything's working fine.
And does it?
Perfect. Tip-top condition for, a 1980s model. He glances curiously at my gear.
How about a simulator match?
Oh, you wanna fight? I shrug. It'd be nice to get a feel for how things are done at Ace. Sure.
We can both use the basic robot program. That way, all accessories and weapons will be the same, and it'll be based on skill alone.
Alright, Sho, let's break it down. Let's go. May the best man win. He grins and races in the opposite direction. I see him pause by a green gear before I get back into my own. Alright, let's go, Sho. It's time to put on a show for Sho. Once I'm settled in the cockpit, I switch open the network configuration. Immediately, a request from Sho comes in, and I accept. After we're connected, we boot up our virtual training simulation program. Oh, look at this.
Oh, very fancy. I haven't seen an American-style gear up close before.
Yeah, soak it in, baby. These are the colors of freedom. I experiment with my gear controls and watch in amusement as I make the same movements within the simulator. Simulators are freakishly accurate at emulating the real thing, but it still can't quite replicate the feeling of live matches. You can't feel every impact or even the slightest shift in motion within a VTS.
As you can see, both of us are kitted with the same standard equipment. You have your energy shield for blocking, thrusters for movement, a ranged weapon, and a close combat weapon.
Alright. I evaluate my gear and find all of the components he mentioned. Any particular reason why we aren't playing from our personal arsenal?
This will level the playing field. We'll have to win by skill alone.
So you're afraid that I have better gear than you, huh? Trying to see what I'm made of? Sho just grins.
Remember, you have to use the right tool at the right time. There's usually more than one right move you can make, but you have to think fast.
Fast? I'm all fast. They call me quick trigger, okay? Alright, thanks. This is my first time. Let's get on with it. I mean, I'd be polite, okay? I'm gonna be like the humble guy that's going to kick his ass. Alright. So the trick is just to react accordingly. I'm just gonna pretend like, oh, that's my first time. Like, oh, look at what I'm doing.
You got it.
Alright, Sho.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, baby. Yup.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. My hands fall naturally into place and grip the controls. I can't stop the smile that spreads across my face as my heart beats faster in anticipation. I've missed this. Eagle shifts into a fighting stance and holds out his gun, while Sho activates his thrusters and points his double guns at me. Dodge! Oh, I dash out of the way and his attack misses its mark. I equip one of my guns and return fire, He dodges, but my shot still grazes him, and he takes some damage. As I boost forward, Sho moves back to keep the distance between us. He shoots again, but his aim is not accurate, and I weave away. With my gun in hand, I take aim, and fire! Boom! My aim is true, and Sho's shield shimmer as it absorbs the shot. Judging by how deep of a shimmer, it looks like he took a significant amount of damage. Suck on that, Sho! Since Sho likes using ranged weapons, I better close the distance and force him into a melee battle. I boost forward. Slash. Boom, at the feet! I slash his ankles. I switch to my mid-sword boost and swing the blade in a high arc. Sho tries to block with his guns, and my swords land on them with a loud crack. We struggle in a battle of wills, and sweat beads down my face. A loud roar escapes my lips as I channel my strength into my attack and break through Sho's defense. As my sword falls through, Sho's gear goes dark. Boom! Did I beat him? That was like, you know, how you in Street Fighter get a perfect game or whatever when you don't take a single point of damage? That's just what happened. He tried to shoot at us, we dodged, and then we just went full and he attacked combo after combo, and we defeated him. What's up, Sho? Yeah? This actually makes me somewhat disappointed, because this either means that we're really good or our teammates really suck. So yeah, I'm not sure if we had any other option in terms of like joining another team, but and I don't know if you play like 100%. Usually when they're testing newbies, quote unquote newbies as in new people, they tend to take it easier, but that was like a clean sweep. That was no contest, too easy for me. With the match over, I shut down my gear and get back on the ground. Are you impressed, Sho? I love like all the sounds, just these tiny details in this visual novel are really amazing. I feel it really makes it more, you know. I feel like I'm actually there. After a few minutes, Sho appears.
Not bad. I knew I made a good choice with you. I've got a sixth sense for these things.
All right, I've seen the movie Sixth Sense. Hey, thanks. You're not so bad yourself. He didn't land a single hit on us.
Anyway, we'll want to meet up tomorrow before the qualifier to practice. So what's your number?
69? We quickly exchange numbers. So, I guess I should go and get some stuff done.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'll see you later then.
Alright, good practice. Not at all. Wait, let's play another match. I need to study. The pilot's lounge always has something going on. That was too easy, man. I don't want to play him another match. I feel like the first match went so perfect. If we play him again, I feel like it can never go better than that, you know? It's better to leave it at this, that I kicked his butt. Like, even if we beat him again, it's probably not going to be in the same fashion that we beat him the first time. So, it's better just to leave it things like this. I beat him, he, you know, a clean record, 1-0, done, dusted. So, I don't think we should play another match. I don't need to study. Studying. The pilot's lounge always has something going on. Exactly, let's, you know, be social. We are a social human being. So, let's do that. Bye! I head back towards the pilot's lounge. So far, every time I pass through the lounge, it has been full of students. I'm sure I'll either meet someone cool or find something interesting to do there. When I enter the lounge, I'm surprised to see a crowd surrounding the bar. I can't make out anything intelligible from the jumble of words and voices, but it must be something big, based on the sheer excitement level of the room. What's going on? I bet it's a hot chick. Are they giving out free food? Nah, I bet it's a hot chick. Sometimes they put these choices and I'm like, I really want to pick this, but alright, let's just ask what's going on. I wander closer to the edge of the crowd and approach a pilot who's standing on her own. Who's that? Hey. She responds without really seeing me.
Hello.
Who is this? I jerk my head towards the crowd. What are all these people so excited about?
Akira's here.
Akira? What's Akira? Who? She turns towards me, and the frown on her face lessens when she notices my blonde hair.
You must be the new transfer student.
Yep, that's me. I don't know who the fuck Akira is. Yeah, sorry. Have we met? It seems like, because we're obviously a foreign student, and that probably doesn't occur or happen often here. People know of me, everybody almost knows of me, but I'm obviously at a disadvantage. I don't know all the people here yet.
No, but it explains why you don't know who Akira is.
She that famous? That popular? She the popular girl in class? Oh, well, it seems like he's kind of a big deal.
That's an understatement. He's the top pilot here at ACE.
Oh, it's an he? It's a he? Oh, god dang it. Really? That's our competition.
Yeah, I heard that in his first year here, he was already placed in his team's starting lineup.
Oh yeah? Well, in my second year, but technically first year at this school, I'm gonna be in the starting lineup too, okay? As a first year?
Unreal, right? Now he's a third year and finally the team lead.
I crane my neck, trying to spot him. I think I catch a flash of white hair, but it's hard to tell with all of the people. That's pretty impressive.
That's not even the half of it. Akira's one of the nicest guys around. He says hello to everyone he meets and actually tries to learn the names of his classmates. When he compliments you, he means it. Even though these gear matches can get very competitive, Akira treats all his opponents with respect.
Well, gee, doesn't he sound fucking Mr. Perfect? She sighs.
He's a great friend to have.
Sounds like you know him pretty well. Her face turns pink. She's in love with him. Fuck. Well, one more girl to cross off of our list.
Oh, no, I've never actually met him.
Really? As if on cue, a path forms amid the throng of people, and a male pilot with white hair and kind eyes walks through. Look at all those girls. He has red eyes too. Oh my god, red eyes, white hair. He's laughing with the group of girls surrounding him. Mr. Popular as well. Our eyes meet for a second, his calm smile still intact. That can't be right. He must have recognized someone behind me and smiled at them. Regardless, after the departure of Akira and his group, the lounge feels quieter, even though it's still full of students. Pilots turn back to whatever programs they were watching or order drinks at the bar. Others return to the games they were originally playing. I stand awkwardly on my own. I don't see anyone I recognize. Come on, socialize, talk with other people. Everyone seems to be intent on their own thing, so I decide to head home. It's getting late anyway. What happened with being smooth operators? Smooth criminal? I wait impatiently for the bus, and when it pulls up, I climb on and grab an aisle seat. As the bus moves on, I dream of my beautiful bike the entire way home. Oh yeah, what I wouldn't give to be riding my bike home right now. I enter the house and hear laughter coming from the kitchen. I drop my bag on the floor and follow the sounds of my family and the delicious smells of dinner. Hey, I sit at the table and watch Nikki and Uncle Kaito move around the kitchen. They're wearing matching aprons. Looking good, Uncle. That apron really suits you. It brings out your eyes. Haha.
That's it, I'm done.
He tears off the apron and tosses it aside.
You said I'd look cool.
You did look cool for a feminine guy. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Don't worry, I'm kind of a feminine guy too, okay? You may not know that side of me, but I have some feminine qualities. Nikki giggles and goes back to the food she's cooking.
You did look cool. Every lady loves a man who can cook.
That's true. That's true. And I love a lady who cooks for me. That's
Amen.
true too. Right? High five, Kaito. Kaito sits beside me. We laugh as Nikki sticks her tongue out at us.
Men.
Not all men are like that, okay? I really cannot cook at all. So, what are we having?
Guess.
Well, considering I guessed mom's spaghetti last time and was actually correct with that, I feel like there's like a 5% chance I'll have it right this time. But she wanted to cook something more Japanese. So, I'm gonna say onigiri? Oh god, not this again. Kaito laughs.
How was your day, bud?
Pretty good, I beat the guy, clean sweep. It was alright.
Yeah? What kind of shenanigans did you get up to?
Nothing major. I had class this morning. Checked out my gear after. One of my teammates showed up and we had a practice simulation.
Sounds fun.
Yep, I whooped his butt clean. It was. I think we'll make a good team.
Who else is on the team?
Sho, myself, and a couple of girls.
Good-looking girls?
Oh, you betcha. I shrug. Yeah, I guess, although one of them is a little bit of a tsundere-chan. Kaito winks at me, and I just shake my head. Nikki places full plates in front of us, then removes her apron, and joins us at the table.
What else did you get up to today?
I hung out at the pilot's lounge for a bit.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it was. I actually learned a lot about this guy named Akira. He used to talk to your pilot in the program.
So he's your rival.
Yeah, that automatically makes him my rival, yeah. Rival?
Yeah, these types of stories always need a villainous rival.
Sure, and let's make it Akira. I like that. Good thinking, Nikki. Well, he's actually a pretty nice guy. Well liked.
Really? Is he cute?
Oh god, Nikki. Nikki, don't become one of those girls, you know, those fangirls like hanging around and like, oh, Akira, please, sign my boobie. How should I know?
Did the girls think he was cute?
Well, god dang it. I guess so? Nikki beams.
Accomplished, polite, and cute. You could learn a thing from him.
Really, Nikki? What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Is your brother not cute enough for you, huh? That sounded weird. Wow. That wasn't me, I didn't burp. Kaito cleans his plate, then rests a hand on his stomach, and lets out a loud belch. Nikki and I blink at him.
I was simply complimenting the chef.
Yeah, you could say it in words, not in sounds. I should do the same, alright? I open my mouth to burp, but Nikki squeals in protest.
Please don't. I'd rather not have them.
Kaito and I laugh as Nikki clears the table. Then Kaito rests a hand on my shoulder.
Sounds like you've had quite the day, bud.
Sure, it was pretty fun. It'll get easier once I'm in the swing of things.
Of course. Want to watch a movie or something before you two head to bed?
Sure, what movies do we have? I almost say yes, but a loud yawn escapes my mouth. I'm pretty fried. I think I might go review some notes, then get to bed early. I've got qualifiers tomorrow.
That's fair. Nikki?
I'll join you when I'm done cleaning.
I'll help you.
Thanks.
They're like the dream team of the kitchen. I stand up, and Kaito and Nikki both wave.
Good night.
Good night, Nikki-chan.
Good night.
Good night, Uncle Kaito. I wave back and head to my room. In my room, I crawl into bed and grab my tablet to review my notes from today's class. I'm only partway through when my eyes grow heavy and I can't read any longer. I flick off the lights and close my eyes. As I drift to sleep, I dream of tomorrow's qualifiers.